Hello, everyone. My name is Elizabeth. I'm your host at the Yacht International Radio. Today we have Sheila Ruffin in the house. I'll let her introduce herself. Sheila, welcome.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. So, first of all, thank you for allowing me to be on your amazing podcast. Me and my little dog Valentine. So, hopefully, we'll keep her quiet. But yes, my name is Sheila Ruffin. I am the boss of Soca Caribbean Yacht Charters. We're a yacht vacation travel agency that specializes in stress free, personalized, all inclusive yacht vacations in a Caribbean oasis. So, thank you.
Perfect, perfect. As you know, today we are on the diversity in yachting. This is a topic that has been ignored in a very huge way. No one actually wants to get into that. I have heard people, I have been trying to get people, but everyone doesn't actually want to talk about it. So today I'm so happy that you're here and we get to do this together. But I would like you to tell me, how did you get into yachting? Tell me a bit about yourself.
Sure. So, I am from a small town in Virginia in the United States. We're probably about 4 hours away from Washington, D.C., to give everyone some context. And the small town is directly on the Atlantic Ocean. And so we were a big boating town. And my grandfather, whose nickname was Big Rich, he was boating with his best friend on the Atlantic Ocean, which is specifically what we call the Chesapeake Bay. And so that's how I got into boating. After I graduated from undergraduate and law school, I moved to the United States Virgin Islands, and that's where I worked on marina construction for yachts, port congestion, environmental law, public beach access, and so on. So that's kind of how I got started.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And that's really good. How do you feel about you are a woman of color and being a woman and in your industry with your company, how do you feel? Because obviously, because it's a male dominant industry, given
Right.
your size and also, with your color as well.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Do you sometimes
Yeah.
face, oh,
Well, how I feel is that I am a unicorn in this industry because, as you mentioned, I am a woman of color. I am a woman and I'm also a millennial. I'm 34 years old. And especially on the United States, North America, Caribbean side, the yachting industry is very much dominated by white, older men. And so I've operated in a space before where I am a unicorn as well. I'm an energy attorney, as you and I talked about last week. So I work with, liquefied natural gas projects, um, hydropower dams and natural gas. So there I'm also, a minority. I'm a triple minority. And so I feel comfortable because I'm kind of used to it, but it would be nice to have more people of color in the industry because we could talk to each other and bounce ideas off of each other.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. At least you are good with everyone. Have you ever had like challenges
Yeah,
in the
and I
past?
like that. I like that word challenges. I'd rather say challenges than difficulties because, saying a challenge, we can always get over challenges. It's just the mental state of saying
Perfect.
challenges. But yeah, I have had them in being a person of color. Last year in May, I was at the Barcelona Super Yacht Show. That was my first time really going there to learn more about the super yacht industry. And as I was preparing myself to tour a super yacht, I'm not going to say the company, but the representative, just kind of looked at me and she said, oh, this yacht is only for buyers. And I'm
Oh,
thinking like, well, how does she know that I cannot afford this yacht? You know what I mean? So it was disheartening. I will be very honest that it really caught me off guard, and I had to get on WhatsApp and call one of my friends and just kind of talk through it with me because I really didn't know how to react. I was by myself representing my company. And in all honesty, I do feel that that individual said that to me because I am a person of color. And specifically on this day, you did not see many persons of color uh, at the Super Yacht Show when I was there. So I have had challenges in that. Another challenge is
mm,
um, while I was at the Annapolis Boat Show, which is in
yes.
North America, United States. It's the largest in-water boat show in the world. And there, I'm a trade show representative. It's my first time actually being there as a first time exhibitor. And when people were walking by, everyone was pretty nice and interested in my company. But there was a couple, and when I asked them, are you interested in doing a yacht charter in the Caribbean? They said, no, we're not interested. But they went right next door to another company who also did yacht charters in the Caribbean. And I heard them say, we're interested in doing yacht charters in the Caribbean. So, not sure. Maybe they just didn't like my cute outfit. But yeah, definitely have
I
challenges.
understand. I understand you. I understand those challenges. I've faced them as well because I've been in yachting as well for 4 years, as I mentioned.
Right,
And because I'm a woman of color, it is something that has affected me. It has affected in a way that people, when they see me as a woman of color and I'm among everyone who is of white or another race, they
right,
tend to think I'm not capable of doing certain things. Yet I'm actually an entrepreneur. I have a couple of companies that I actually run. I have people who work for me, but I'm doing this to raise another money for another business. So people don't really get this thing. They
yeah,
judge according to color, according to age, everything. So it is something that has disturbed, and I really understand you, especially when you walk on a board show
right,
and you inquire the prices, you inquire what is needed and everything, and they can't give you the information because
yeah,
they assume that you can't, yet you can.
exactly.
Um, this is exactly why I was so interested and why I became the host of this show, because I've seen that people are looked under because of their age,
Right,
because of their race, and because of their thin, their fat. So this is an awareness I want to raise with this show together with Ria as well,
right,
and the whole international radio, the producers, the host, and everything.
right.
Everyone wants to raise this. So it's
Absolutely.
actually good that you mentioned this. It's really good, and it raised awareness to all the captains, the recruitment companies, the management companies, and everyone. I'm
Right.
I'm 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 really I'm really happy you had to raise this and this as your challenges.
Yeah.
Because this this are going to happen in a lot, and a lot of people are going to be coming on the show as well, and this raises awareness to everyone who's in the industry
Exactly.
as well.
Right. And we
Okay.
have to speak on it. We have to speak on it, You and I feel very free to bring light to it, but we both know that many persons of color in our industry, they have difficulty with speaking on it, and we understand why, but it's up to you and I and our colleagues that can feel bold enough to speak on it to do just that. So I'm really appreciative of this platform because you guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you, thank you. We are just trying to raise awareness that these are rules. These are rules that have been set in place a long time ago already. But we are people. We are
Right.
people, regardless of which race you are, which which age you are. Let the
Absolutely.
captains, as they want to employ anyone. It's something I'm asking the captains, the recruitment companies, and all the other people who are involved when employing someone to just
Absolutely.
look at it, that it doesn't matter if the person is gay. It doesn't matter if the
Right.
person is younger or
Absolutely.
is, we relate to things differently.
Absolutely.
So that's exactly what we would want the captains to consider. Of course, captains are allowed to hire whoever they want.
Right.
But if it's an Indian, if it's an Mexican, if it's me from Africa,
Yeah.
you can pay us the same amount. If
Right.
it's someone from, we are doing the same job. Let's be paid the same amount of money. Let's be treated the same way, regardless
Absolutely.
of who the person is. And also, you are on the business, much more on the business side and
Right.
the management side, as
Right.
you say. That's
Yeah.
another, yes, that's another way we actually wanted to get this to the management part as well, for them to
Right.
understand that if you're a woman of color, if you are fat, if you are older, you can
Right.
still be in yachting because of the experience you have. You can actually
Exactly.
be someone who comes to assist those younger ones who are joining in this industry. You
Right.
know,
No, I
that's exactly
totally
how.
agree. And I take it very seriously because as you mentioned, I'm on the management side. So I hope that at some point I will get the opportunity to really have my own yacht crew and making sure that that crew is very diverse. And my yacht partners that I work with currently, they will tell you that I'm very big on asking them, how many persons of color do you have as yachties? Let me get their biography, let me get their background, let me talk to them because I really want my clientele to experience a great local culture. And because my yacht charters are in the Caribbean, I want
Okay.
those chefs and those captains that are from that area because no one can talk about where they're from except those natives. So if we came to, you're from what, Zambia? Where are you from?
I'm from Zimbabwe. Yeah, I'm from
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe, but yes,
Zimbabwe. So if I ever had a yacht charter or a tour or a land tour, what have you, in Zimbabwe, I don't want to get someone from Nigeria to tell me about your country. And it's the same thing in the
certainly.
Caribbean. Yeah.
I understand. I understand. And it's true. The person who can tell you better about that country is the person from that country, rather than, getting the person from the other country to explain to you about the other. It doesn't make sense. But
Exactly.
anyway, I do understand your point, and I hope to one day things will change in yachting.
Want to say thank you to Sheila Ruffin of Soca Yacht International Charters. Thank you so much for coming to our show. And for you viewers all over the world, stay tuned for our next episode. My name is Elizabeth. I was your host, and I am your host, and I will